Good morning. Beautiful fall morning, a little chilly, a little breezy, but I am up here today in the Blue Ridge Mountains. I woke up early, drove the 2 hours up here to the mountains to do a little fall foliage photography. And today I am up here at the Moses H. Cone Memorial Park, and specifically right behind me is the Bass Lake. And so I am just taking this leisure stroll. There is about a mile little Bass Lake trail that goes around the lake. And I'm just wanting to go out and just enjoy, do a little bit of fall photos, even though I'm a little disappointed that there's quite a few leaves that are off the trees here at Bass Lake. So we'll kind of see what I get. I was hoping for maybe a little bit more leaves still on the trees, but I guess this is what happens and we'll just go with it. So, but it's a beautiful morning and I'm excited that you're joining me with me. And so without further delay, let's just go on this lovely little stroll. So we are now actually a couple days removed from my photography trip to Bass Lake, and the reason why I didn't record an outro or any more while I was out there at Bass Lake was because I needed time to think about my photography experience while I was out there over the weekend. I have some mixed feelings about that particular photography trip, and I have mixed feelings about peak fall colors in North Carolina. Now, before you go and fill up my comment section with negative comments about, oh my gosh, you need to love peak fall colors in North Carolina, it's absolutely beautiful, blah 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 blah, hear me out. So for about 15 years I lived in the mountains of Colorado. So think I lived in a town called Leadville. I lived in Summit County, which is Breckenridge, Keystone Resort, Copper Mountain Ski Resorts. So I lived up in the mountains where fall, while short, was absolutely beautiful because you had the aspens would all go golden at the same time. Maybe you get a little tinge of orange in there, but then you had it contrasted with the pine trees, whether it was the lodgepole pines or the Colorado blue spruce, and it was just this amazing color every single year. I have found this is my third fall here in North Carolina, and I have a problem with peak fall color here. So up in the Blue Ridge Mountains, I find the colors a little rusty looking. When you get the orange, the red, yellow, and the brown kind of all mixed together, it kind of gets a little muddled or muted, and so I just don't find it as vibrant as I would like it to be. Now, I absolutely do love fall. It's one of my favorite seasons. I love the leaves changing. I love crunching leaves with my feet. I love the cool, crisp mornings, the warmer afternoons, and then the crisp, cool evenings. It is literally, I love this time of year. And I have found that my favorite time to take fall photos here in North Carolina is not peak. I like a week or so before peak when there's still a lot of green in the trees, but you got your little spots of red or your spots of orange or your yellow, mainly red because it's the maples, they kind of go first. And I find that personally more appealing than full peak colors. And so why I decided not to record any more talking on this past weekend when I was out there at the Blue Ridge Mountains, because I needed time to digest what I was feeling. I was a little disappointed in my photography outing. It was an absolutely gorgeous day. If I wasn't out there just trying to take photos and enjoy fall and get like great epic fall shots or whatever, it would have been a fantastic day. But as a landscape photographer and an outdoor photographer, I think I and probably others, we want every single time we go out in the field to just be amazing colors. And unfortunately, that's not what I got, and that made me really disappointed. I got some photos that I like, none that are just like, oh my God, this is amazing. And that's okay, because not every photography adventure and journey needs to be epic. Not every photography journey needs to have the outcome of the best photos you've ever taken in your life. And it's hard for me to say that sometimes, because I just want every single time, because my time is precious and I have limited time between my full-time job and my landscape, outdoor photography, side business, and of course this YouTube channel, to get outside, to take photos. So I'm really at the mercy of what Mother Nature wants to do, since I can't go in the middle of the week like, oh my gosh, we have a foggy morning, now I'm gonna go up and take some photos because that's what I want. So I have to make do with what I have, with a full-time job and then this as my side job. So that's why I didn't record any outro there, because I just needed time to digest and to gather my thoughts about how I was feeling about fall. Because I could tell you right now, if I had done an outro on Saturday morning, it would not have been a good one. I would have been really irritated, a little grumpy, and I did not want to share that with you, and I needed time. So anyways, I'm about to show you some of the photos that I took from my journey, my landscape photography journey this past weekend up at the Blue Ridge Mountains. I hope you enjoy these photos. I'm gonna throw in some photos that I took the previous week at Grandfather Mountain at the Lynn Cove Viaduct. So I'm gonna throw a couple of those photos from that little hike that I did also into this video. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully I'll be back next week with another photography adventure video. So if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, you should subscribe right now so you can be alerted when my next video comes out. And if you follow me on Instagram, awesome, sweet, thank you so much for following me on Instagram. If you don't, you should follow me on Instagram, so that way you can kind of see some photos that don't always make it into my YouTube videos. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna go enjoy some lunch, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.